Hello, welcome back to Game Over Gerkinman. I am Gerkinman. This is Metroid Prime episode number, and I am going to, actually maybe be shortcut to, yes, that opened up a shortcut when I did the thing. I am going to be getting another power-up today, second last power-up in the game. I hope you're all doing well. I'm just going to fight these guys, and then I'm going to, because I love violence, and then I'm going to do a little cut. And I'm going to cut to, if you remember that room where there was a switch which I activated, and that caused the Metroids to go buck wild. If you do remember that room, then you'll have a bit of an idea of where I'm going, and I didn't mean to drop down there. I'm an idiot. There's a shortcut up there I need. So anyway, I'm going to do a little cut here, and then when we come back, I'm going to be getting right into what we're doing today. Which is actually getting a new... Nah, spoilers. I'll say it in the title. We're getting a new suit. So be right back. And I'm back, and you might realize that I'm not in the phase on mines. And you might be like, oh, Dad, what are you doing? I thought we were going to get ourselves a new power suit. A phase-on suit, you said. And you would be right. I did say that. And what I didn't realize was that I was an idiot. Ouch. And that isn't what I need to get this episode, but in fact I need to get something else entirely. And I'm going the wrong way. I need to get me the last beam in the game. So there's a slight difference in... It's a little different to what I originally thought I was doing. So I do apologize for misleading you with my own stupidness. I just kind of got my ideas of what items I needed to get in what order a little bit mixed up. And I also got one missile expansion on the way, so I'm sorry you didn't get to see that, but I literally just was walking down a little path and got it, and I'm sorry I didn't shoot it. I'm sorry I didn't speak during it and show you where it was, but it was pretty much impossible to miss using the path I was taking, because you literally walk right over it. It's a shortcut that opened up, so... Speaking of shortcuts, now we can do this through here, which saves us a hell of a lot of time. And also, I don't think I showed this off, we can use the ice beam to like stop those things from being such a massive pain. But yes, having the little hook shots there for traversing these caverns is a massive, massive godsend to speeding up the traversing of this particular area. And I'm spending a lot of time in the fire. Because I suck. Okay, so now, this is where we're going to be spending most of the bulk of this episode, is in this room. And then I'm going to make my way back to the phase-on mines, although we're not doing anything there this episode. So, now that we're here and we have the hook shot, we can do this. This is actually a bit of a fun room. This is the only real, like, heavy-duty item that you actually obtain through the Magmal Caverns. Magmal Caverns is usually more of just a way of beelining your way through from area to area. It kind of like links everything kind of like a hub, which is sort of what you would expect the, you know, Talon 4 overworld to be, but it's not quite how it worked out. But anyway, so we've got this little puzzle room here. Basically, the first thing we have to do is lift up all of these. This will create platforms for ourselves to jump on to get ourselves up with that a little bit higher. And I quite like the way it works, actually. It's a fun little puzzle room, I think. Chigga-da-chigga-da-chigga-da. It's nothing overly taxing or anything like that, but it just works well from a gameplay standpoint. Makes good use of most of Samus's abilities. So we just do all that, and then we turn this on. This should power this ceiling, which actually lifts up and reveals quite a lot of spider ball track, which some people might not be so into. I personally enjoy messing around with the spider balls. I think the spider ball tracks, I think they're a lot of fun. Ugh, alright, there we go. And we're going to subscope up here. I quite like the way too, like the bombs are used to just as... Oh shit. Alright, that happens sometimes. That was my fault. I fucked that up. At least getting back up here is pretty straightforward now. They even took the time to make sure that when you come off... Oh wait, never mind. I thought I could jump onto the top one, but I can't. Never mind. I thought there was some clever level design going on, which there is. I'm not going to lie. The level design in this area is pretty good. Level design in general in this game. I know I was supposed to talk more about the some of the game theory and stuff behind this, and I haven't really done that as much as I should have. But I like to think I've brought up some little things that I thought were kind of important or worth taking note of, at the very least. Metroid Prime Echoes actually has much more the Morph Ball and Spider Ball stuff in it. And a lot of people don't actually like that about the game. Personally, I think it's pretty cool, but... There was one boss playing on the GameCube. It was absolutely infuriating because there was a... If you lost to the boss, there wasn't a save... The save point was about 10 minutes away from where the boss fight was. So every time you lost, and it was probably the most difficult boss in the game. You had to go back and remake your way there, which was a bit of a pain. I remember having an absolute nightmare with it, but I think in the version on the Wii here, they actually fixed that. I believe they added in an extra save point and made him a little bit easier. Which, you know, I don't know if making bosses as easier is ever the solution to a problem like that. I think just making the boss a little bit more balanced or putting a save point closer to it would have been enough, but Metroid did what they thought was appropriate. And I've played like maybe the first couple of hours of Echoes on the Wii version, but I've never really invested more than that. Whereas this is my second or third time playing through the Echoes, the trilogy version of Prime. I actually had a thing happen once where I fell down and hit that, and then I fell off, and I was very mad. Oops, that's not what I want. So here we will find our last beam weapon. Pretty cool. The plasma beam is totally awesome, and I love it. Plasma beam acquired. So, whoops. Basically the plasma beam just shoots, well, burning hot plasma, really. Molten heat. Brings the pain. And this will vaporize most enemies, but there's not really anything here to vaporize, so I'm going to cut back to the Phazon mines. Oops, that's the opposite way to how I came in. The Phazon mines, and that's where I'm going to end this episode, but I want to be able to show off just how this gun works in that area outside the mines, where the save point is, where there's all those shadow troopers. So I'm going to come back and be right there. So back in a moment. Alright, and we are back at the Phazon mines, and I'm just going to show off how this lovely plasma beam works, because it's quite nice. It's quite nice. Wackadoo, just gotta get through these doors here, and I can show you the power of the plasma. And then we'll save and we'll call it a day. So a fully charged one of these shots when I hit somebody literally just vaporizes them. It's pretty much an instant kill with almost every enemy in the game, including the plasma troopers, ironically, I guess because they're weak to it. Which is why the plasma troopers are probably the best base pirates to fight out of those 4 beam type ones. So like even if you don't kill them in one hit, like if you just do a regular beam shot, it'll set them on fire, which is obviously also very advantageous. Because nobody likes being set on fire. Oops. But anyway, that's it for this episode. That was another short one, but that's okay. And now next time we're going to go and get the new Phazon suits. So I hope you'll join me for that. This time I'm actually serious about what we're doing. And I'll see you for that. So have a good one.